Okay. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? It's been a long time. I've not seen you in a while. But a friend of mine, while I was just thinking, who really is listening to stories? Should I continue to, share stories online? Is it even helping anybody? Are people listening? Maybe I should stop. When you keep doing something, sort of laziness or boredom sets in. I think that's what I was experiencing. And while I sort of took a break, I get this message from a friend of mine. Sweet, sweet Priyanka sends me this forward online. You can barely see me. I'll go back to the light. She sends me this forward and says, Radhika, please use this for your story tonight. Maybe you've all already seen it on WhatsApp. It's been doing the rounds, this particular story. So here goes. So it was a sign for me to not give up and continue storytelling. And therefore, here I am. So, anyway, here goes. So Lord Indra, who was Lord Indra? We know him as the king of gods, sort of. He sort of has his court in over all the other deities, but he importantly is in charge of rains. So Lord Indra got upset with all the farmers, and he said, "You know what? I am not going to grant you guys rain anymore. So for the next 12 years or whatever number of years, you will not have rain. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to have rain and thunderstorm and stuff happen." Right? So now the farmers were all like, please, please, Indra, don't do that to us. Please tell us, what you would like us to do. We totally need rain. We can't go without rain like that. Please, please. And so Indra thinks about it and says, well, I can't do much unless Shiva, Lord Shiva, plays his damru, ding, 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 damru. Unless he plays the damru, rain is not going to come. So you can all go ask Lord Shiva. And after saying this, he quickly sneaks up. He makes this telephone call to Shiva and says, Shiva, Shiva, please don't grant their wish. They will come begging you and asking you to play your damru so the rain can come. Don't do it. Don't play it. So Shiva agrees. He says, okay, Indra, I'll listen to what you're saying right now. No problem. I won't, play the damru. And so all the people go up to Shiva and say, please, please, Shiva, play the damru so we can have rains again. What will we do without farming? We need food. We need to grow crops, It's not cool. Please. Shiva says, I'm so sorry. I cannot play next 12 years. I can't. So all of these farmers went back and they went home. And now they had all the time in their hand. They knew that there was going to be no rains. And therefore, they said, okay, let's play cards. Let's watch movies. Let's do everything that we have not been able to do because, a farmer, how hard they work. During the season, they have to get up. Come what may, they have to be up. My grandfather was a farmer, and I know what they did. And my uncle now is a farmer. They have a small piece of land. During the season, they cannot see whether, even if they are not well, they need to get to the farm and they need to do what they need to do on that day. If it's harvest today, it has to be done today. You cannot I don't feel like it. Farmers you'll never catch a farmer saying that, right? So now they have all this free time. So everybody's like, I have not seen a movie. I've not gone to Disneyland. Let me go. Let's play cards. Let's play poker, whatever. So they are all enjoying themselves. But one farmer, he gets up every day, he sticks to his routine, he goes to his farm, he's tilling the farm, he's sowing the seeds, he's putting, manure, fertilizer, whatever, except for the rain, everything else is happening. Year after year, this went on for 3 years. Now, all the other farmers looked at him and said, dude, have you gone nuts? What is wrong with you? You know that there's not going to be any rains, and you still go ahead and you do all of this hard work? For what? Come on, man, chillax. Now, this farmer says, I'm doing it. I know there's not going to be any rain, and all this effort that I put is not going to yield any fruit. But I need to do this because after 12 years, when the rain comes, if I've not been doing all this hard work, laborious work, I don't think my body will cooperate with me anymore. I'll forget how to farm. Simply so I can remember the skill of farming, I'm doing whatever I need to do. So when rain comes, I'm all ready, set to go. Now, hearing this, now we know that gods and goddesses are always listening in on what we are doing. So now goddess Parvati, Shiva's wife, she is listening to this farmer's argument as to why he's been tilling his ground soil every day. She gets very impressed with this guy's argument. She says, oh, this guy is making a lot of sense. So she comes up to Shiva. They're having, hi Jeremy, they're having tea. And, goddess Parvati says, Shiva, you need to, did you hear this farmer's argument? 12 years, you don't till the soil and do all of the farming, you're going to forget. That's what he says, and that's why he continues to do his farming. I have a feeling because you are not going to play the Damru for Jeremy, today you want to show Shiva's Damru. I saw you showing it in your video the other day. So please play the Damru today, if you can show it again. So anyway, so, Parvati says, Shiva, I think you will also forget how to play the Damru if you don't play it for 12 long years. Immediately Shiva says, what do you mean I've forgotten? 3 years I've not played it now. I will show you I've not forgotten a thing. And he takes his Damru out and he goes dig, 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 dig. And what happens when the Damru is played? Rains come. And when it rains, except for this farmer, nobody else had sowed any seeds. Now because this guy had already sown seeds, he had a full crop. What do we learn from this story? Impressive lesson, I thought. My grandma used to always say it. Don't tell me to sit down. Because I'm old, don't ask me to sit down. My mother-in-law does the same thing. Don't tell me not to do this and not to do that. Because if I don't use my arms and legs, they will stop working after a while. We get diseases when we don't exercise our body. We tend to forget things. Like if I've not spoken Marathi in such a long time, I have forgotten how to speak simple sentences in Marathi. I used to be able to speak it fluently. So you've heard this famous proverb, right? Use it or you'll lose it. This story conveys that message so beautifully. So during this lockdown, God knows how long this is going to last, 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever it is. Who cares? Let's be disciplined. Let's follow a routine. Let's learn new things. Let's invest our time and energy in improving, maintaining a discipline and improving things that we have already learned. What do you say? Yeah. So I have taken this commitment for myself that I will do my yoga and my yoga teachers, Neha and Miloni, must be listening to this. I promise, okay? I solemnly swear that I will do my Surya Namaskarams every day. So that's this thing to take care of my body. Like that, I'm sure you all have this thing too. Do leave a comment and share what it is that you have stopped doing because of this whole lockdown situation, shelter-in-place situation, which you should probably be resuming. Should is a very not so nice word. But any case, you get the message, yeah? All right. Until tomorrow. See you then. Bye.